guys, okay, so we just did a review on our truck last week. On Friday we released a video. We told you what we thought of the truck, and here we are on Wednesday and we are broke down. Day 2 of like 5-day work week. Okay, so here we are broke down in a bad situation. Luckily I got us in a safe area. So it's like rush hour and we're stuck in the turn lane. Thankfully they came along, but people are so stupid that they still keep parking behind. Oh look, there's somebody in the turn lane. How close up are they gonna get? Like, still not paying attention, still not paying attention. Oh wait, the lane shut down. Another person. People are not very smart sometimes. All they see is that they want to go into the TA and they want to make a U-turn, and that's all they care about. They don't care that the lane shut down. So the tow truck driver is currently underneath of our rig, dropping the drive shaft so that we can be towed, but people are just driving right up next to the truck, like as he works on it. Like, it makes no sense. It's a law. Move over, people. Like, seriously, like this tractor trailer is right here. Just ran over this cone. Like, get the hell over, people. Like, even with this public service person helping and has the cones up, has it shut down, people are still getting so close. Like, nobody wants to move over. Like, that blows my mind. And then they can see the tow truck on this side and they still don't want to move over. So you're probably wondering what the heck's wrong. Well, let me give you a little clue on the ground, okay? Let me see if y'all can see it. So, right here. Can y'all guess what that is? Can you guess what's going on? It's fuel! Haha! So, we had the fuel pump replaced like 3 weeks ago, okay? And now the valve on the high pressure side has gone out. That's what we're thinking it is, because it is just leaking fuel like crazy. There's a big puddle underneath the truck. Yeah, so there's a big puddle under the truck. We are, like I said, what happened was I was coming off. We were making great time. Got the loads early. Problem with an international, that's right. Yeah, we know. Unbelievable. People are so rude. They are so rude. So I couldn't read the entire comment, but people are so incredibly rude and don't understand. Like, it's just dumb. So, sorry, the public safety guy was gonna talk to me, and then he realized I was doing something, and he was like, keep walking. But anyways, yeah, people are so incredibly rude. Like, we didn't intentionally break down. We're not just sitting here for the hell of it. I broke down 5:45 this morning. I got off the highway, was coming to get my cup of coffee. I was making great time. I was so excited. I was going to be getting around Jacksonville before rush hour, and then it happened. We were coming up in the turn lane, and then I just slowly feel the truck losing power, and I'm like, oh shit, like, what's happening? No buzzers, no alarms, nothing, no indication that it's gonna happen. Like, all of a sudden it just slowly starts to lose power, and then it just turns off, and then it won't turn back on. So then I had to wake up Scott, and he popped the hood, and he was like, well, it's something with the fuel. There's fuel coming out on the ground. So then I went over to the TA because it's right there, so close but yet so far away. So I went over to the TA and I was like, hey, can one of the tech guys come out and look at this to see if you guys can even fix it? So about 30 minutes or so, he got done doing the job he was doing, and then said he couldn't fix it. They're not allowed to work on fuel problems like that when it comes to the fuel pump. They're not allowed to do it. So thankfully we are near Jacksonville. So then I had to call a wrecker, call International. We got Penske. So he's gonna drop us at Penske. We're gonna get a rental, and then we're gonna take the trailers onward, and then the tow truck driver is gonna drop the truck at International. Hopefully they fix it, and when we come back down tomorrow, we can pick the truck up. That's the plan anyways. So yeah, I'll also show you once he gets it out. So what he's doing is, because this is not a safe area to be working, and because it's an automatic, he can't just, yeah, it is sunny. I get to wear a tank top. It's January and I'm wearing a tank top. This is fabulous. But it's not a safe place to get it all the way hooked up. He was hoping he could just drag it, but it's an automatic, and he'll mess up the transmission if he yanks it with not having the drive shaft dropped. So he had to go ahead and drop the drive shaft, and then he's gonna pull into the TA and get it the rest of the way hooked and secured when he's in a safer area, because people are so dumb and so rude. So he's dropping it now, and then I'll show you another thing that we had since we posted the video Friday. So this is ridiculous. The truck doesn't even have 60,000 miles on it yet, and it's nothing but problems. Is it a Lemon? Is it an International? I'm going with, I'm gonna say it's a piece of shit truck. Yeah. Yeah, but if it, I know, like, yes, they had to drop it to pull it long term, but if it would have been a manual truck, he could have dragged it. Sorry, I know it's loud. If it would have been a manual, he could have drug it that far and it wouldn't have done any damage to the truck. Like, he totally could have drug it that little tiny, I mean, we're talking 2 lanes over next to the scales, and it wouldn't have messed the truck up. But because it's an automatic, you can't do that. You also can't pull start an automatic. So yeah, so this week has definitely started out really crappy. We both have colds. You can hear my voice is a little bit hoarse. And then Lily is also sick, and before we even left out on the road, we had to take her to the emergency vet. And here's someone. He's really excited. He's supposed to be sleeping right now and can't sleep.
Yeah, my bed's moving around too much.
Yeah, or not moving at all.
That's it.
So it was a bad start to the week already, with Lily being sick and us being sick, and now we're broke down. So
we're all kinds of sick, dog. Ooh.
Yeah.
Even our truck's sick.
Okay, so I'm reading the comments real fast. Yeah, all new trucks are crappy. This is a 2018, or sorry, 2019, and our 2018 Volvo had a lot of problems too. They're honking at us like it's our fault that we're broke down and the lane shut down. People, that was even a CDL driver.
Stupid is as stupid does. That's what Mom always said.
You can't fix stupid.
Not even with the big wrench.
No, not even a smack upside the head. So, yeah, I figured I would just YouTube you guys and go on live, and you can enjoy this fun with us. So we're going to be totally off schedule. Hopefully we can minimize it some. We went ahead, since we were right here at the TA, I went ahead and showered and did all that with downtime because we were already stopped. But it's just incredibly frustrating. You get into a brand new truck and you think you shouldn't have to have problems, especially not when the truck is this new with this low miles. Like, look at all these trucks lined up behind me. Let me flip it. Like, the trucks are lined up. Like, he has a cone out and they're lined up. Oh my gosh. Like, come on, drivers. Like, you're supposed to be the smart ones out here on the road. Incredible. Like, he stood up there, has the cones all the way down. Tow truck, flashers on. But they still want to pull behind us. Makes sense. Okay, they're getting our killer trucker dog. Here we go. Okay, Lily is out, and now he's going to try to pull it Pull it across. I'm guessing we'll probably shut it down for him. Scott's putting Lily back in for the ride. Okay, we'll see how well this goes. No one else has pulled up yet. This guy is just like eating his freaking McDonald's food, not paying attention, swerving. Go figure. Okay. So we're gonna help shut it down for him. So he's talking to the public safety guy to have him back up because he's going to have to try to back up our set just a little bit before he can even make it, because he can't make that turn. So, yeah. I should probably go over here and tell this hot shotter to get the heck out of the way. Well, that sounds like a plan. Okay. Like, they even did a U-turn, and instead of getting directly in the lane, they're going right next to us. Like, dude, you're an ass. And then he wants to give me a nasty look like I'm the idiot. Okay, so he's trying to back it up just a little bit, creeping on around there. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna start. He's doing pretty good. I was able to keep the whole set straight, so he's been able to back it up pretty good. I didn't turn the wheels. So the safety guy's worried about me, but he shouldn't be because I'm used to dealing with idiots. Okay, so he should be good now. He should shut it down right now. Yeah, so we had the fuel pump go bad as well. The fuel pump was already replaced 3 weeks ago. So hold on, let me like have this guy, this truck right here, just like stop it down, like just. So it's so frustrating. This driver doesn't even want to stop and help. Like, okay, here he goes. Finally. Thankfully, maybe this car will be polite. Yay, a car driver was nice. Okay, good. Yay, now I'm gonna cross the street. There we go. Big old stretched out mile. But yeah, so the fuel pump has already been replaced, and now we think, maybe, hopefully, it is the pressure valve on the Hyatt side. So that's what we're thinking. But there's definitely no guarantee that that's what it really is. But luckily we're going to be able to just drop it there, get a rental, and keep going with it. I did take video of where the fuel is just pouring out anytime you try to turn the key on. So here comes Scott.
Yeah, right, he's leaving us.
I know, we're stranded.
Oh, I don't want to walk.
But yeah, so all our viewers are saying how dumb people are too.
Yeah,
And
it's kind of ridiculous.
I forget who it was. They said they had a 2019 International and they had the fuel pump go out in the first 4 weeks.
Yeah. Well, it's
Surprise.
already been replaced once.
Yeah, I told them we had ours replaced and now there's more problems.
That was about 32,000 miles, and now we're 57,000. I'm not sure if it's the pump or line, but it was spewing some fuel.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, if the wheels ain't turning.
We ain't earning. Okay, I think he's gonna turn it all the way around and come back. Let's see. Here he comes.
He was nervous. He said he had to back up about 30 feet.
You're on this side.
Oh,
there you go.
Yeah, he had to back up about 30 feet. He was nervous. We'll see how this goes.
He did good.
I don't know. These doubles.
He's doing good. He said normally he only does 53s. I said, well, this is a little bit longer. You got to train. So, oh gosh, he's going to open the door and Lily's in there.
I told him, beware the attack dog.
We will walk a little quicker so he can get in the truck and get the brakes set so he can finish getting it hooked up. I should go over and tell that Mr. how big of a jerk he was for not helping us shut down the road.
What's that?
That car hauler didn't want to shut down the road for us. He was flipping out on me a little bit.
Yeah.
So
was the safety man. He said, ma'am, out of the road.
He even put his reflective gloves on to like tell me to get out of the road. Whatever. Like,
he's just trying to look out for the guy trying to help us.
yeah, we're trying to watch out for the tow truck driver because nobody else was. Like, even the Mr. Safety guy went back to his car, as much help as he was. He was still sitting in his car.
Yeah. He was worried about his uniforms, I think. I don't know. It was in the trunk. They might have got a little crazy.
Hey, there's the guys. There's the Florida team heading to Maryland. I think they're going to beat us today.
It's a day cab. It was a day cab.
Oh, sorry. They're just day cabs. They're just doing a little run. But they were at the Davenport hub this morning. I saw them. But yeah, guys. A mess. Absolute mess. So, I guess I should find out if he needs me to take the dog out of the truck. But now he's under there, so I don't want to open it. I'll make Scott do that. And like I said, I already got my shower in, so I got ahead of all the other people. Do you want to see if he needs Lily out? Okay. Yeah, so a funny little side story when we were here, like a month ago, I stop at this stop all the time for coffee. Like, it's usually when I'm coming out of Florida, I stop. It's at exit 329 in Florida on 95. And I stop at the TA and get my coffee. Well, way over there, oh, hold on, way down there at the end, there's a little bit of grass. And it's usually dark when we come, so Lily always goes potty every time we stop. So I'm taking her potty and I'm not paying attention. Like, she's walking on her leash, like, and then I get back to the truck and I'm like, she's digging at her face real hard. She's like going like this, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what's wrong? And I look at her face and there's this bright green stuff on her face, and I'm like, oh my god, a bird shit on her or something, right? And I'm thinking like, that's what it was. So I get like a white baby wipe and I'm starting wiping her face, and it's not. And I'm like, what the hell is on her face? Like, it's not coming off. She smelled the cactus and had cactus burrs all over her face. There was like 20 little cactus burrs all over her face. Yeah, so it was kind of a little funny. So now we don't go potty over there anymore, so she doesn't get in the cactus. But yeah, so just a funny side story about Lily and being crazy. So I was telling you guys earlier that she's sick. She's doing a little bit better. So she has some liver and kidney problems, and every once in a while it gets her stomach all messed up. So she got a little stomach bug and she's on antibiotics and stuff like that. So she's starting to feel a lot better, but still down for the count. She's not sure what's going on, why we're out of the truck, how the truck was moving and we weren't in there. But for those of you just tuned in, there we are. We are hooked up to the wrecker and broke down. Oh, I told you I was going to show you something. Hold on, I have to go all the way around. I was going to show you something. So we released a video Friday, and we told you that we gave the truck a pretty poor rating, and we thought if the steering got worked out and if the fuel problems got worked out, that it would probably be a little bit better of a truck. Well, then, so since I made the video a week ago, we had an alignment done to the truck, and it worked out some of the steering, so it wasn't quite as spongy. It just got even more stiff. But now, on Saturday morning when we got back, look at this beauty. Do you see all that? And guess what?
It went in for a hub seal leaking
on Saturday.
Came back with a hub seal leaking.
Yeah. So they claimed they fixed it, and it's still leaking. But, I mean, I guess they minimized the leak. Because when we got back Saturday morning, there was a puddle, like, as soon as we stopped, right?
Yeah, the inside of the tire was just covered.
But not the rim. So now, yesterday when I left, the rim just had a couple little splatters, and now it's getting pretty splattered. You can see. So, in 2 days... since we did the review, that's a problem. Now the fuel pump is having more problems. It's a brand new truck.
She's hard on it, man. She drives the wheels off of it.
They have the same problem with their Freightliner. It's just all new trucks. Like, they're terrible. Like, go back to old trucks. Or just get like a Pete or a Kenworth. That would be nice. You don't see wreckers that are internationals really or anything like that. When you see a wrecker, I think he has a Pete if I remember right when I looked at it earlier. But yeah, poor workmanship in Mexico. Whew. That was loud. He just released the air. But yeah, they probably get paid nothing and they just don't even really get trained on what they're doing. So yeah, it's frustrating, very, very frustrating. I was making such good time. We probably would have got back at 9:30 tonight, and that's totally not happening anymore. We will probably get back and not have any downtime at all. We'll probably have to hit the road again. Yeah, that's what the tech here at TA said, that it's probably the gasket or the valve that it blew out from not being properly put back in when they replaced the pump. So hopefully like I said, hopefully it's an easy fix. Hopefully they can then get it back on the road quickly, and then when we come through tomorrow that it will be fixed. We can pick the truck back up and be gone. It's just frustrating because our truck, you know, we live in it. It has our refrigerator, has all of our food in it, and I have a cooler bag, but now we have a whole bunch of food because this is only day 2. We've only eaten 2 meals out of the fridge. So I have all my food that I have to make sure keeps good. And then the rental that we get is probably not going to have a microwave in it, not going to have any way to cook the food. So then we're going to have to make sure we stop the truck stop to cook our food. And it just continues to be a nuisance once you break down. So, yeah, I know y'all have probably been broke down and you understand the frustration level. So it looks like he's getting it all hooked up and secured, and hopefully we'll be out of here in no time. So I'm gonna hop off, but we'll probably go on, if we get the truck back tomorrow, we'll come on live again and kind of keep you posted and keep you updated, like what the heck's going on with the truck. And oh, we've definitely been down more than 3 days. We've been stuck at a truck stop at the TA with no power or anything for a good while. We've been kicked out of the truck or had to get been put in jump seats of rentals. And yeah, we had one truck where roadside service came out. They tried to fix it. We blew out a what was it? We blew out a hose to the radiator and all, and they cut it and patched. Just the hose was too long, so they were able to cut it, and then they just put a new clamp back on and they put it up there. Well, then like another 100 miles down the road, it blew out again. Like the hose was junk. So it happened 3 times, 3 breakdowns in no time. Here's
Brian. Brian, you know who you are, Brian. If you're watching, the boss says this is unacceptable.
Yeah.
This is not good.
Oh, she's still pouting.
You interrupted her beauty sleep time.
Yeah.
She didn't get her proper snuggle time in.
There we go.
Tell him.
Teamwork.
Tell Brian about it, Lily.
Lily girl.
Oh, this is unacceptable. I'm
She
sorry.
just wants to go on a walk.
This is unacceptable.
Yeah, so that was a frustrating breakdown time though. It was the same problem. Hoses just kept going out one after another because the pressure would build up, and the whole system needed to be replaced, and that was super frustrating. We broke down like 4 times in 2 days, and that was annoying. Yeah, most of the companies are really crappy that perform roadside service. And the thing is like when that roadside service tow truck driver came and fixed it, he charged like $400 some to cut the cracked piece off and reattached it. Like, what a scam. Like, what a scam. Absolutely insane. We've definitely, like I said, had our full share of breakdowns. But when you get a 2019 truck and it doesn't even have 60,000 miles on it, you're not supposed to be breaking down all the time. This will be the 4th time that it's been in the shop. So it's not right. Like, the truck is still new, it's barely even broke in, and it's having this many problems. That's why it's even more frustrating. It's one thing if the truck has 1 million miles on it and it's just getting old and stuff just starts to go out. That's one thing, like totally one thing. But not the case at all. They're just shitty trucks. So I know one of our subscribers, I can't remember who it was, said that they were going to be picking up a truck this week, and I said, eeks. Like, I don't know if I would still go get it. Watch this video and you'll see why I'm saying eek. So yeah, but I'll keep you guys posted. I'll let you know what's up, how long it's in the shop for. Hopefully we can get back in it. Hopefully we can keep the food cold and work out all those problems, and I'll keep you posted, guys. All right, so thanks for the good vibes. Pray that we can keep on schedule and get the truck tomorrow. Okay, guys? All right, so until next time, stay safe. Bye.